There's so many changes happening, and I feel like I need to do this video. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. I am Shika. I'm a travel lifestyle content creator, mentor, and owner of Blog It. And on this channel, we talk about all things spirituality, wellness, entrepreneurship, and social media. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about basically what's been going on. Like, I feel amazing, and I also feel so deep rooted with so many things coming up, right? And I don't know if you guys are also feeling this too, but I thought I would just do a sit down with you guys, and we're going to talk about, will the world be the same after this whole experience that we're going through as a collective? After this whole spiritual awakening that we are currently, you are going through, I am going through, the nature, the world, we're all going through together. And is this for the better good? Is this supposed to happen? Is it a good thing that things aren't going to be the same? And how will it be the same as well? So grab your tea, grab your coffee, sit down, let's have a chit chat. Before we get into this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. I do videos every single day for your beautiful, beautiful souls. And today's subscriber of the day is Karen Sandeep. Thank you so much for your lovely love. You've been sharing so much love on the recent videos. Thank you to each and every single one of you guys who's been part of the community. We are growing so quickly, and make sure you hit that subscriber button as well so you can be featured as the next subscriber of the day. Let's get into this video. So recently I just did a podcast episode that will be coming out next week with Well Good, and it's such a great episode with Gemma. She has a podcast that is launched already, but I did one specifically on Reiki. And I talked a little bit about how Reiki has been applicable for today's world and what's going on. And there was one thing specifically that just really resonated with me, and I felt this would be a great video to do. So I wanted to talk about what's going on, why are you having these feelings, why are emotions coming up? A lot of you guys on my live recently, I've been mentioning that, you know, you're feeling emotions, intensive emotions of happiness, of confusion, of healing, of traumas, of a lot of things that were always there, but we never really had time to process it in this masculine world that we live in, right? And this is a time where we are forced and kind of like put into the space of this feminine energy where we are stuck at home, we're becoming more creative, we're learning how to plant, we're getting creative with our time, we're doing the time to reorganize our house and just have fun and spend time with our loved ones. But yet it feels so out of norm, right? It feels so not normal. And I felt that same way too. I was like, I have these waves of feeling like, man, this is a crazy kind of space we live in where we're spending this time to basically work on ourselves. Like, this is such a blessing, something that is so grateful for. And it has allowed me to enjoy the things that were always there, but I never really I took them for granted, essentially. I was not as grateful as I should have been. So I want you to really think with yourself right now, with everything going on, is it forcing you to be grateful with a lot of things that you never thought would be, or things that you never put out as gratitude, period? And that is the awakening process. I think we are getting to a point where we have to communicate. We need community more than ever. We are going through a full collective awakening where we're starting to notice things about the world. We're starting to notice things about ourselves. We're starting to notice things about the relationships in our life. And we are being able to take that time to heal those past cords that we've had. My heart has been tingling like crazy, just like out of bursts of giving more love to myself and others. And we've been able to obviously feel this sense of ungroundingness in this uncertain time. But at the same time, it's bringing us to a point where we need to force ourselves to slow down. And this brings me to my next point of how I think it's so amazing that, will the world be the same? I really don't think so. And I think it's a good thing because we're getting to a point where we need to focus on ourselves. Our wellness should never be a secondary thing. We should be taking care and doing all this time, making the time to do it. However, because we didn't, the universe is telling us, okay, we need to put the stop sign and like put a hold on life, put a hold on our jobs, put a hold on all the exert energy that we do for other people, and bring it back home. Bring nature back home. Allow it to blossom throughout this time. I don't know if you guys have seen these pictures of the how much there's not as much pollution now because we're being able to stay at home and not a lot of us are out and about and polluting our air and our earth and our Mother Earth. And I think it's so beautiful that we've been able to do that. So I just want to say that if you are currently going through an experience where you feel out of whack, that you feel ungrounded, if you feel like things are not normal, that is okay. That is your body awakening to this whole kind of paradigm, this whole dimension that we're kind of merging into. And we're awakening and forcing ourselves to a higher consciousness that we have never experienced. I'm getting visions a lot. I'm feeling more psychic, more intuitive recently, and I know some of you guys are probably also feeling the same thing. That is why you're seeing angel numbers. That is why you're starting to notice that there's so many things that are aligning, and you're like, am I going crazy? You're not. They were always there. They say that when you are at most peace and alignment, you can actually hear and I actually heard it for the first time a few days ago. I wouldn't have been able to hear it if I didn't have this time to meditate more, to focus on myself, and to force myself to do the inner healing. And it's not easy, but I know you guys will get through it. I know this is all part of the process. We need to ground ourselves. We need to ask ourselves not what we want to achieve, but what life do we want to stand in? What life do we want to be happy with? And that is the beauty of this time. It's stripping us away from all of our titles. It's stripping us away from all the things we have. It's stripping us away from everything that we thought was important. And now it is not. What is important is you. What is important is yourself. What is important is your love, your family, your healing, your inner self, and that will never change. But because we weren't able to appreciate that and know that, we're forced to do this whole experience to bring us closer as a world, closer as a nation, and closer to ourselves. So for someone to ask me, Shika, do you think the world will be the same? I will say no. Do I want the world for us not to go through this? Do I want all these things to be going on? No, but I do understand there is the greater good of it all happening, because right now you are forced to stay at home to heal yourself. And the best you can do is just do that, to just do that and be so. And connect with what you need to do. Connect with your inner self. So that brings me to my next part. What is next? Shika, what's gonna happen next? Well, there's so much I can say about this, and I feel like I will do this for more of another video, but in short, next thing that's gonna happen is you're just gonna be more conscious. You are going to either go back to your old job, your old ways, or you're going to have an awakening and you're gonna have an opportunity to change whatever you want, to write that album, that music album, to do that job that you've always wanted, to align yourself with what you need to align yourself with, to heal from that relationship, to heal from the trauma and what someone did to you, to heal that younger self within yourself, to love yourself and say that you are beautiful, to understand that you are beautiful, to take in every single emotion that you felt and any time that you felt judgment or were judgeful to yourself, and take it back and feel this unconditional love. Your body will have no choice but to release. And anything that will not be aligned after this will feel not normal. And I think that is beautiful. I think this is great. I want you guys to hold in there. I want you guys to feel what you need to feel. I want you guys to sit with yourself. And I want you to not be afraid to be alone with yourself and your emotions. I want you to connect and ask for help when you need it. Not because your ego tells you not to, but because you know you have to. and I want you to be happy. And in doing so, you will be. I know you will. So stay home, stick to it, do the inner work. We're almost there. You're doing so well. And I felt called to share this video today for you. So comment down below what you feel. What is your body? What is your guides? What is your intuition telling you? How will you change after this? What is one thing that you want to change after this whole experience of doing that deeper work? And know that that change is for the best. It's for you to manifest what you've always wanted and what your higher self and soul wanted you to. It's for you to attract the right things that you've always needed in your life and that you rightfully deserve. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you so much light and love. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe so you don't miss a video. Daily videos like this and inspirational just for you. And know that the world won't be the same, but it's for the best, because there's so much glory, so much excitement, and so much that awaits for you at the other side. Love you guys so much. See you in the next video. Bye.